Welcome to Divinely Engineered. I am the Divine Engineer. Come on in, guys. I have a message for the Divine Collective, all signs, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So, Collective, the download that I got from Spirit here, and I've been getting this download for about a week or so, a couple days, and I just really wanted to think on it and think what the message in it was here. So, the download is that it is a time for healing and not war. Okay, and I know that sounds a bit contradictive to the energy that is currently not really surrounding us, but is the people who are trying to stay attached to our energy, right? It can be extremely annoying. But collective, a lot of us have peace with it, and I think this is just another reminder to continue to have that peace, because I don't think that you really understand the impact of you not giving a fuck is having on these people. Okay, so we have people who are so fucking irate that the people who were once our whole world, that we completely hit that switch and be like, okay, well, you can be nothing to me, right? And these people aren't used to that, because they want us, that they were so used to using our kindness against us, right? Saying, oh, well, if you love God, you'll forgive me. Yes, I'll forgive you. Down, man, I gotta fuck with you again. They keep leaving that part out. So collective, as we continue to walk our journey and continue to walk even further and further away from these people, because that's really, really what it is, collective. Every single day we get further from these people. It gets harder and harder for them to stay in our energy, and that's what they're upset about. They are so upset that they are suffering and we don't give a fuck, collective. And why should we? Because when we gave a fuck, it wasn't appreciated. So you have taken your fucks elsewhere. And people just can't handle that, right? So when we have the download of it's a time for healing and not for war, it's because you don't got to be mad with these people, right? They want you to be mad. They want to, right? Misery loves company. People want you to look at them and make them your enemy, because at this point these are people who are making themselves our enemies. There's so much indifference here, you know what I mean? And that's what they don't understand. They don't understand this calmness, right? But this calmness is because Spirit has showed us that the key out of these situations and the key out of continuing to let people use your weaknesses is for you to heal them, right? So when we talk about this is a time for healing and not war, that is the weapon that we are currently going to war with, collective. So there is no need to come out of that state of temperance and come out into that state of rage or anger or frustration, because this battle is already won, right? It has already been won in the 5D, and it's just coming down here, and it's just playing out right now, right? And there's a deep understanding for us that we know that this shit just gotta play out. There's nothing that we need to do but continue to protect ourselves, continue to move wise, continue to apply these lessons that we have learned, and move forward, collective. Now, people are really trying to attack our old weaknesses. People are coming at us with things, old triggers, things that would have made us snap out before. And because we're not paying no mind, this is driving people fucking crazy. Do you understand me? Not only is it driving them crazy, but on top of all the backfired black magic that is going back on them, because these people have done a lot of mental manipulation, a lot of lies. All of that shit is going back, and it is literally driving these people insane. Like, when I say that these are manifesting into serious mental health issues, where people are becoming a danger to themselves and others, I truly mean that, collective. Now, your ancestors are absolutely protecting you, but that's why I'm saying this is the time for us to really up our protection at this point. Not to be scared, but to up your protection. So as we continue to heal these things, we have this fourth chakra. That was the first card out. This is your heart chakra. This is all about healing, right? Because people cannot attack what is healed. So if people come at you and saying, oh, well, I know you're scared to be alone. Yeah, if you don't deal with me, you ain't never gonna find you ain't never gonna find nobody like me. Like, first of all, I pray for that. I pray that I never find nobody like your ass. But collective, this is about not letting people use your fears against you by eliminating those fears. And that's why Spirit is saying it's a time for healing and not war, because the healing is preventing them from going to war with us, because you can't touch us. We're vibrating too high. You can't tell me, oh, you'll never be by yourself. Okay. Thank you for your opinion. Like, I know Spirit is saying he got somebody for me. It's not a fear. You know, so you taking back your power by not giving power to these fears. And I'm telling you, collective, just that simple thing is going to continue to fuck these people up. I promise you. So we had this clarifying that heart chakra. We had this woman holding a coin, and this gives me Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, both the divine masculine and the divine feminine can be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, but this is all about playing this smart, right? Using your intuition. You see this black cat here, and you see how this woman is sitting poised, right? Holding that coin. This is you holding your power and not letting it go. Okay, like people are understanding that you are not to be fucked with, and they can't understand why you are not raging, why you are not actively trying to whoop these people's ass, because they deserve it. They deserve it. But they can't understand why you're not reacting in ways that they would react to this disrespect, right? They can't understand a level of peace that you have, because you know that you are the fucking war. When people choose to go to war with you, they're choosing to go to war with God, and your whole ancestors is coming to fuck shit up. You know that. And you have peace in knowing that, collective. So we had this thinking woman come out, and this is giving me divine feminine energy, and this is giving like that Queen of Swords energy. You're being very intelligent and being wise, right? And how you win this supposed war with these people, right? Because it's not really war. This is just us watching the shit play out and protecting ourselves as it happens. So we have this healer of all ages. Divine feminine, you are letting your intuition really guide you throughout this journey, and it's a beautiful thing to see, because your intuition, spirit, your ancestors, where you're tapped in at is knowing that the things, I just feel like you're really reassessing yourself, right? Because we came into this life to master ourselves. We didn't come in here to master beating somebody's ass. That's why revenge is God's, okay? He's going to beat their ass, okay? He's going to chastise them for what he has done to us. But in the midst of us healing from these things, we're taking away their power over us, right? If I don't give a fuck what you say about me, I take away your power for it to affect me. And that's how we are winning this war, because we are working smarter and not harder. Every time the enemy attacks an insecurity, we go and heal it. Boom. They have nothing to fucking attack. Now you're running into a brick wall, because I have sealed that hole off in my spirit. I have sealed that hole off in my heart that was unhealed. I understand I did the work. I identified the problem. I removed the blockage. And I'm on to bigger and better things, while you still beating your head up against that brick wall on a level that I've already surpassed, okay? Collective, these people are fighting old versions of us, and we're somewhere off, completely somewhere else, okay? And then we had this thinking man. This thinking man gives me like the divine masculine's energy, okay? So now the divine masculine is also being very strategic and very meticulous, because he knows that people are out here, just like for the divine feminine, trying to get him off track, trying to distract him. And with this fifth chakra, this throat chakra, I just really feel like they're calling it for what the fuck it is, divine masculine. You're not going to tell or make him feel crazy, right? This could be also dealing with a lot of Queens of Swords in reverse, divine masculine, who have lied and manipulated to you, and you are calling, not only are you calling judgment on this bullshit, because this is Archangel Gabriel caught blowing that horn of judgment. But you were also speaking your mind and speaking your peace, but not in a way that is destructive, not where you're showing anger, but you're standing up for yourself and you're standing in your power. It's a very I say it what the fuck I say it, and it is what the fuck it is kind of energy, divine masculine. And I see you out here. I see you. The divine collective, you are in balance, right? The earth angels are in balance, and spirit is saying it's a time for healing and not for war, because baby, that is how we're winning the war. This is another card of balance, right? When you are good with both your shadow and both your light, because these people thought that we would be like crying and like, oh my God, God, no, don't hurt them. I love them. And while we over here sitting like, God, fuck them up. And don't forget that they did this, and this. I give it to you, but I give it all to you. Fuck them up. And people were just like, oh, I thought you were so loving, and I thought you were so caring. These people don't understand that it's not time for that no more, collective. These were lessons that you had to learn to set boundaries with these people. And now that you have set boundaries with these people, they don't know what the fuck to do. But that's not our issue. Again, collective, you could be saying 333. You also could be saying 444. I see that here as well. Yeah, 444. And also 222 with this 22 on here as well. But you have blossoming abundance here, right? Everything is coming into balance for us. And because you're keeping everything in balance, you're continuing to pull in this energy. Every day that you continue to be balanced and you continue to outsmart these people, you're bringing your manifestations closer. More things start to manifest. Your power is starting to grow because you're playing smarter and not harder. While these people are banging their head up against the wall, trying to cuss you out, leaving, we see these karmics in the comments saying all this other shit. You're only upsetting yourselves. You're not bothering us, right? With this third eye, our third eye is wide open. We see what is happening here. Okay, we see that you're mad because you lost, okay? And these people are walking around in complete and utter confusion. You see this intuition, not intuition, but indecision. They don't have any intuition. They don't know whether to go right or to go left, okay? They're looking at you and trying to figure out how they can stop you and what they can do and what road can they run ahead of you and block. And your road and your path is clear, Divine Collective. You see these happy families? Listen, y'all really could be seeing, you see that 444? Y'all really could be seeing 444. But this is all about being balanced. Divine Feminine, you're in your Divine Feminine energy. You're still loving. You're not to be fucked with, but you're still loving, okay? And that's why these divine unions are really coming together. And baby, when I tell you they are in a state of fucking panic about this shit, because everybody is saying that people are really done. Like, no, people aren't just posting memes about this shit. People ain't just saying it. No, people are really done. You're not going to keep fucking over good people. Sorry. The good people have decided that they're going to go find other good people. Okay, Divine Collective? So with this indecision here, and we have this 8, what do we say? 2024 is an 8 year of karma, and these people are going to be in a steady state of confusion. And the more they try to be on our energy, the more that mental health gonna fucking decline. I was sitting in my car and I seen a bird it came and it perched in this tree near my car, right? And I didn't even notice it at first. The only reason I noticed it was it starts like squawking and start chirping. And I looked up and I just looked at it and it was chirping. And its head was just twisted all the way around. And it just kept looking like a very manic behavior, very manic. And it's like it was trying to communicate, trying to say something. And it would look at me, but it would look away because it was so confused. It didn't understand. And it just gave me like, these karmics don't understand where the karma is coming from, what tower is going to hit next. They're so fucking confused that all they can do is be mad and try to get our attention, try to cuss us out, try to come in the comments, try to call your phone, try to play on your phone, like all these different things. Because they are in such a state of confusion, they don't even understand what's going to fucking work, Collective. Because we keep healing, because we're in this King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. We are entirely too intuitive and intelligent for this shit to work. They're trying to outsmart divine beings, and your ancestors and God are outsmarting them by telling you, just go heal. That's it. That's all you got to do. And by doing that, you are fucking people's worlds up. Like, I mean, fucking people's worlds up. So let's pull some from this deck of the energy that Spirit really needs us to embody, right? Energy that Spirit really, really needs us to embody. Clarify the energy, Holy Spirit, that you need, the Divine Collective, to embody right time as we are, right now, as we are going through, continuing to heal things so the enemy cannot use them against us, Holy Spirit. This was at the bottom, this child nature. This gives me continue to stay grounded, okay? Continue to meditate, continue to go outside, get sun. You know what I mean? Just really, it doesn't matter how long you're out there, but just go out there and ground yourself. And this says advocate, inspires you to put compassion into action, okay? So this keeps speaking up for yourself. When we had this 5th chakra, you keep standing up for yourself. Don't let nobody fucking play with you, especially don't let nobody play on your mental, because now they're just trying to throw illusions. They know that they're losing, but they want to have the illusion that they're winning, the illusion that they can hurt you. What they can't, because the illusion is really with them, Collective, because if they do, your ancestors are going to try to, listen. Listen. This level of protection is nothing to be played with. This says servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Don't let this, we had this heart chakra healing. The Spirit is saying, do not let this heart in your heart, because if you do, you'll just become them. You'll just become them. And this is being smarter and moving wiser than them, because they're not fucking smart. They're not. They're trying to outsmart you, and they're not. We had this goddess. this mystic and this martyr. These people are making themselves martyr for this cause, but you ain't got to die on this hill with these people. Let them live out the karma that they're supposed to live out. That's none of your business, babe. You love these people the way you were supposed to love them, and it's time to move on. This mystic really gives me, this says, reveals an intimate union with the divine. Spirit is continuing to speak to you, and spirit will continue to guide you, right? Away from these people, guide you to stay in this goddess energy from my divine feminines. This says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. The feminine expressed through wisdom. That's really giving me this thinking woman. We're being wise in what we are doing, collective. And God is continuing to say, nah, you don't need to work hard. I got this shit. You just need to work smarter. All right, so let's get this. A couple from here. What are we at? 15. This says, princess, you can be your own knight. And this is really giving me, like, all of us are saving ourselves. We're not waiting for nobody to save us. That's why we're in this energy. Look at the test that we have passed with just us and God. With just us and God. That relationship is solidified. You can't tell us nothing about God. You can't tell us that God is not real. We'll look at you like you're crazy. Do you know what we've been through and what we have gotten through? You can't tell me nothing about him. And this new beginning is protected because, look, you know how to protect yourself now. That healing is that shield and that sword. The truth, okay? The truth shall set you free. Literally, that's what's bringing in these new beginnings. You walking in your truth, continuing to tell the truth, continuing to speak up for yourself, continuing to be like, no, that don't make no fucking sense. Get out my face. Get out my face with that stupid shit. Sundress, do it for you, right? 41 reducing down to 5, give me the number of big changes. Do it for you. This is a personal journey, right? This isn't to look a certain way for anybody else. This isn't to look at me, look how healed I am. No, because a lot of us are not even sharing our wins. A lot of us are not even sharing what the fuck, all the blessings that are coming in, because we understand that people want to attack that, and we're not going to give you anything to attack. This is personal. This is for us. We don't need recognition for it. All we need is recognition from the Most High to let us know that we are doing a damn good job. And every single day, collective, he comes and lets us know that we are doing a great job and gives us the guidance that we need to tweak and to navigate these obstacles. Baby, we're on our path and we're going to keep walking. This says, sword, make the change. An evil queen, you deserve sugar and not shit. And you see how she's in this mirror getting ready to cut her hair. And you know how they say a woman who cuts her hair is getting ready to change her life. Collective, our lives are going to be completely different. A year from now, you can't even fathom where you're going to be. Okay, you just can't even fathom, and we're still not fully in the energy of 2024 yet, collective. We're not. And with this evil queen, you deserve sugar and not shit, and that's giving me a lot of people moving away from these karmic ass mothers, okay, and choosing not to be them. Choosing not to be these karmic ass feminines. Divine masculine, also moving away from your karmic mothers as well, and choosing to not be with women who mimic that karmic ass behavior. Generational curses are being broken simply by us healing. Collective, we out here doing this shit. For real. For real. At the bottom of the deck, this says, oh, hold on now, those just fell out. This says, morning, the world awaits you. Look at us waking up to everything. Like, you see how out here, there's like emotions and there's fish, of water symbolizing emotions for me, right? And this is saying, now that you have your emotions and everything in balance, now that you have your world in check, right? Now that you have your mental health is on point. Your mental health is not scatterbrained like all of these other people. And also, people don't understand, collective, that you are so much more dangerous when you are calm. People want you to spaz out because then you'll be impulsive. Then you'll act, you know what I mean? Then you'll come up out of this Queen of Swords and this King of Swords energy. No, you're understanding you're playing a long game. You're being strategic. You're not, I don't give a fuck what you say. You're not going to make me angry with you and we sitting up here looking like two fucking fools and can't nobody tell who the smart one and who the dumb one because we sitting there arguing. No, I ain't arguing with you. For what? No. Okay? This is confidence. It says it comes with time and practice. We're tried and true, baby. We're battle tested. How you gonna put us in the middle of another fucking war and you done made us a fucking warrior? You're gonna lose. And then we have this lioness. You've earned your stripes because you have been through these situations. You done been there and done that, and people keep trying to put you through it again like you ain't learned your lesson, collective. You healed. Castle, it's time. Look, what the fuck did I just say? It's time for healing and not war. Listen, you see, the collective is still saying 333, baby. It's time to create. It's time to make magic. It's time for these manifestations to come in. We ain't got time to worry about these people. Look how she's standing in the middle of ruins, but she's like, she's fully clothed, like her clothing is kind of bright to signify that this is not touching you. This is not affecting you. The whole world is burning around down against you because your foundation is being stripped. Everything that can no longer go with you, everybody got to get the fuck up. Like, they're mad because they can't sit at your table anymore. And collective, who gives a fuck, for real? Like, who gives a fuck? We have forgiven these people, and we have released these people, and we have released them to go back from wherever the fuck they came from, the hell from whence they came from, just wherever. Just go on about your business, go on about your way, and leave the Divine Collective alone. And if you don't, that's fine too, baby. Come get this fucking work. Come get this spiritual fucking work, because you cannot attack triggers that aren't there. We're going to get a couple from here. Collective, we are going to get a couple from here. And then we are going to close out. What are we at? Okay. We have daydreaming here. We have daydreaming and study. And these are these people in the background. Like, they're trying to outthink us, baby. And we've passed this test. We've already did our studying. We can pass these tests in our fucking sleep. And these people just keep... And we're on to bigger and better things. We're on to fantasizing and daydreaming and calling in these manifestations. And these people keep trying to bring us back to the same spot that we were in before. And we're not going. Sorry. We already know. You know what I mean? Like, collective. We're not going back to these exes. We already know what that's like. We already know the abuse and the suffering that we've endured. You'd be fucking crazy to go back to that shit. Same thing with these family, these friends. People still, like, collective, these karmics are still caught up on titles. They're still caught up on how much years or how much time you spent with them, thinking that means a damn thing. If you don't treat me right today, it's fuck you today. I don't give a fuck how many years we done spent together. Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. You're fearless, and that's what I'm saying. They can't trigger this fear in you anymore. And if they can't trigger this fear, they can't stop your dreams. And that's what they're scared of, because they know your potential. Why do you think they attack you so much? Life begins at the end of your comfort zone, right? These are people who feel like they wanted to keep us small, keep us insecure, keep us second guessing ourselves, right? Play on our kindness for weakness, play on that meekness. But baby, this is why the meek are inheriting the earth, because the meek aren't so fucking meek anymore. Collective, we're not. Look, came back again. They're still attacking that fear, and the fear isn't there. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. That's the understanding that we have, collective. That's the understanding that we have. Find joy in the ordinary. They can't understand why we're celebrating in the fucking hallway when some of this shit ain't even came together. It's not for them to understand. Okay? Let's get one of these to close out. And we will be done. But yes, Holy Spirit, that is a beautiful message to give. Okay, we're continuing to outsmart them, continuing to outthink them. Pray. Like, your ancestors are giving you downloads of what people are doing, and like, people are getting karma for literally thinking about some shit, collective. How the fuck? For thinking about some shit, people getting fucked up about you. And how they think they're gonna get around that? Divine Collective, please, like, tell them to make sense. Holy Spirit, give me one for the Divine Collective. Advice for us as we continue to win this war, as we continue to bring our manifestations in and be everything that you have called us to be, Holy Spirit. Give me one for the Divine Collective. Okay, I said one, and here come two. All right, let's see what they say, y'all. This one says, Dearest you, over here, there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and your soul. Trust it even though you don't know the how, the what, the why. We do. Even though Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry into glorious technicolor. Loving you so much. What did I say? Like, collective, all of this is already handled. Like, people think that they continue to think that this war isn't over, but it's already won. It is already won. So this says, dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and that isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be just as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or a mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flossomeness. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex or simple, it doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you'll uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. All right, the Divine Collective, that is your message. If it resonates with you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to keep healing, because they ain't got shit to attack. They just throwing shit up against the wall, and ain't none of it sticking, Collective. I love you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, okay?